Today I'm cleaning up all of my stuff on my computer because I have so many videos that I have yet. Like you're gonna see on our drive. I'm just dumping all of the shit on our drive that I've been holding
Yeah.
on my computer. I'm like, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And then I'm like, oh my God, I need to get rid of all this stuff.
Get it off your computer and on the cloud. Like, oh my God,
Mhm.
I used to store so much stuff on my computer and then it would get so bogged down. I don't do that anymore. I have Google Drive, I have Dropbox, I have, what else do I use? I mean, I have iCloud for all of my, pictures and videos from my phone.
Mhm.
Um, Then I use, of course, there's like YouTube for storage. I have Vimeo for video storage. I like so,
Mhm. Yeah.
so nothing lives directly on my computer, and because of that, I don't have issues with anything being slow anymore.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. For me, it's like I fill up my laundry basket and then I finally do my laundry. I don't like I don't do anything until I'm like, oh, I'm out of space. I guess I have to clean this all up.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's how and I can't see my like I have all this stuff saved to my computer like on my wall because I want to be able to get to it right away. That I'm like, I can't even see my pictures anymore. I can't see my whatever. So anyways.
Uh,
So
yeah,
yeah.
well, so you know what? There's a reason step one in our roadmap to food freedom is decluttering. There's a reason step one in our mentorship full on program is decluttering because we continue to circle back, go back to it again and again with
Mhm.
all the layers of our who we are. And when we're ready to get rid of shit and when we're actually ready to pull up our sleeves and deal with this next, box of stuff, digital, detox, like letting go of.
It's always
Yeah, and
something.
when you're ready to handle it, you're ready to handle it. And yeah, I've been decluttering my inbox, my email inbox. Actually around Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I did a lot of it because I was just realizing like I don't mind staying informed with some of the brands that I love, like some of my skincare stuff I love. It doesn't bother me. If there's certain brands that are like, yeah,
Mhm.
I want to know, like, ooh, you came out with a new flavor of this or a new scent of that.
Mhm.
But then there's other things like I've ordered and I'm just like, nah,
Uh-huh.
nah. So
Uh-huh.
unsubscribe, unsubscribe,
It's
unsubscribe.
like, yeah, like the new year is always I love that. Like I don't know, like I'm so funny about like I have the new year. I also have like I think I have a season. Like every season I like people have like the new year. I have like the oh my gosh, it's starting to get nice out. Then I want to like declutter again. Then I'm like at the end of the summer, oh my God, my house is such a mess. My dogs have been through this. I gotta declutter again.
Yeah.
Like every season. And like right now,
Yeah.
I'm so motivated not to declutter, but just to like look forward to the next year because this past year, I have been, I, this is the first year ever that I can say with full, without any reservation, that I have completely dedicated myself to a routine from like, and it's not like a structured routine, but a like a broad routine for myself. Like
Hmm.
I think I decided the non-negotiables about 6 months ago of
Uh-huh.
working out 3 times a week. I had my word of the year, which was strength, which I completely used throughout the whole year. And
Hmm.
it my everything that was on my I made a vision board on my computer and every single thing that's on my vision board happened. Every single thing. So it's like I'm so excited to do that again because I
Hmm.
proved to myself that I could do it.
Hmm.
And like it's amazing because I look back and I'm like, I kept on doing what I was doing, you know? So like
Yes. And it
it's
just sort of unfolds. And if you just
yeah.
celebrate along the way and you're just having so much fun with the whole process, and you're like, oh my
Yeah.
God, that's coming to life. Oh my God, this is
Yeah.
happening. It's, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really exciting.
Yeah.
And, and I love that we have our end of year ritual in our
Yeah,
mentorship group that I love so much.
love it.
End of year review. So we take a look back in this last year, like what happened, the good stuff, the challenges, things we've learned, and then kind of resetting to think about what do we want for ourselves in our word or theme of the year and the intentions we want in this next upcoming year.
Mhm.
And it's like one of my favorite things to do. And I used to do that kind of by myself, and we're finding different ways, and depending on who I was in my entrepreneur circle, I would plug in, and maybe there was some end of year ritual or something in that group. But what I ended up happening was like, well, it's not quite, it kind of falls short. There's a lot of goal setting stuff. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I want more like visioning and like
Mhm.
picturing and dreaming and like, that element, and then the tangible things right from there,
Mhm.
what that means. So then that's really where it was born within our community, because I was like, what does Dana need? Like, what do
Mhm.
I need? If I could take a workshop, what would I want it to be? And
Mhm.
then I feel like the first one I did was maybe 3 years ago. I
Yeah.
feel like, and so now we have been doing it between Christmas and New Year's. And
Mhm.
it's like, we're all like so excited that it's actually just before the new year because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, and we get to like get our coffee or a hot cocoa or tea, and we're in
Yeah.
jammies, and like they light some candles. And it's like a nice, like almost 3 hours that we just like, some
Yeah.
space to like really take care of ourselves and
Mhm.
really, really properly reflect. And
Yeah.
so I'm not surprised that the vision board you decided to do, it's like born out of that intention that you set to begin with.
Mhm.
And it's just so much fun
Mhm. I
to
made my vision board and I put it on my computer wall. So it's there every time I
yeah,
open my computer.
yep.
And I look at it and I'm like, wow. Some of the things that I didn't think would happen happened. Some of the things that were a little bit of a reach actually happened, which I was really happy about. Did anything happen for you this year that you were like hoping would happen, wasn't sure if it would happen? Anything fun like that happen for you?
I think my like the way I see my life has gotten so much in the daily practice of things,
Mhm.
and not really like an external thing per se of what happened. Like we went on our Mediterranean cruise, but
Mhm.
we had planned that from like a year and a half before that, right? So
Mhm.
that was like leading up to that. Um, Unexpected things. I'm actually maybe the most surprised in this last month or so of 2025 how much more excited I got for this next year to come. Like
Mhm.
sometimes what'll happen to me, because before I decided to hire a mentor for myself, there was a lull for about 2 or 3 weeks. I was not feeling great. Like mentally, emotionally, I was just like meh. Like
Mhm.
I didn't, like things felt like more of a chore. I was just like, Um, never working with clients. That was something I learned. I definitely learned. As soon as like they start walking in the door or whatever, I'm just like, this feels good.
Mhm.
But some of the other stuff that was just like, I don't know. I felt like not myself. I don't know how
Mhm.
else to really explain it. There was nothing in particular. It's not like I was having issues with my husband or anything,
Mhm.
issues with my friends or my clients or my business. It wasn't like that. It
Mhm.
was like this lull in energy.
Mhm.
And then this like free masterclass was being hosted by my now mentor. And I was like, fuck it. I guess I'll do it. I guess I'll participate because it's free. She put it out there. I always want to hear what she has to say because she's has such a like expanding perspective on life. It's very inspiring for me. So yeah, within a few days of that, I kind of surprised myself that now is the time, this is the year, and I want this for myself to work with a mentor. I think
Mhm.
that that wasn't on my radar really for this year. That wasn't
Mhm.
on my radar for this year.
Mhm.
It was more about investing in my business, working, we had done
Yeah.
Facebook ads for a while and like the little, and I was always investing in how to become a better copywriter, especially with this AI stuff coming out.
Mhm.
I know I'm a good writer, but with AI coming out, it's felt like there was a lot of like using those tools, and I understand how like we've used those tools to write our YouTube descriptions and things
Yeah.
like that, right? Because
Mhm.
it's like, well, if that can help us with the algorithm, help us with, then we want to try to lean in and use those tools. But then there's some element of, but I have a lot to say, and I still want to become a better and better writer because then that is a better and better expression of storytelling and sharing with women like the reality of what it's like to struggle with food and your body image and all the shit that's like I want that to come from me.
Mhm.
But I didn't really expect to like get to a point that I want to invest pretty that's been pretty awesome because I feel like that is going to make such a huge difference for me and everybody in touch with me. I've already, since I started working with her, had some amazing one-to-one. I've pick up from her and start to learn. I want to turn around and share with my clients, right? So then anyone who is like in my world, they get the added benefit of Dana's investing in herself.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's very exciting. Very, very exciting. Yeah, so I mean I can't, of course, I in my with my mentorship clients, it's like I hear time and time again, and of course it's Christmas time, so I get Christmas cards that from previous clients and they're like,
Mhm.
"Dana, used to work, has stayed with me." They're the best. They're the best.
Yeah.
I love getting these Christmas cards from like we worked together a while ago, but the work still stayed with me. Merry Christmas. Have a beautiful holiday. Like it's it's so fucking incredible that I
Mhm.
get to live this life. You and I get to do this together and get to
Mhm.
like impact women like this
Yeah. Yeah.
for years to come. Like it is a really, really special thing that we get to do.
Yeah.
And you're investing in yourself too
Yeah.
this year.
Who, me right now?
Yeah, you with the
And
coaching program. With the
yes.
coaching program, you're investing in
Yes.
yourself too.
Yes, I am. I
Yes.
it's what is that? That's funny. Actually, I just got a little choked up thinking about that because wow, we've been kind of I'm gonna cry a little. Oh my gosh. You and I have been like holding each other up for like a long time. And I um like I'm really excited about continuing to work together, but also like doing my own little thing. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it's a little bit exciting, but also like, oh no, what does this mean? And I'm like, but I'm fully open and excited to see what happens next for me because now I'm doing a certification program so that I can become a certified coach and I've learned so much so far, a lot of things about women's bodies and us and it's really cool. And also my 11 years of sobriety and my experience with working with women to get sober and do the sobriety stuff and then of course working with Dana and the last couple of years working with body image and healing my relationship with food and exercise. And I want to take all of those things and do more with it, you know? And I have friends, my sponsees are like, you should do this for a living. You should do this. I'm getting a free, my sponsees are like, you are so good at this. And I'm like, well, who knows? Me, like, and I always say my superpower is people. My superpower is just being myself and and enjoying being around people. I am an extrovert. I know there's not that many out there that are true extroverts, but I am. Like, I love to be around people. I love being around groups of people feeds me. And I could be like jumping off the walls and really enjoying it. And so like realizing kind of getting into my own. I was an activity director for 12 years, right out of high school, full time. I got my certification in activities. I did all of that. And then I walked away from that to be a stay-at-home mom. I did that like a freaking maniac and I loved every part of it. I do it again and again and again. And now it's like I'm an empty nester. I'm gonna take all of those things that I've done to better myself and help other people. And I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about it.
It's inevitable. It's a culmination, and that's what I really want. Like anyone watching this video, anyone who's been following us for a while, any of my clients I work with, some clients in the potentiality of possibly working with us in the future.
Mm.
Everything that you go through in your life it's a sequence of events. It is this happens, and because of that, this happens. And because of that, this happened. And because of that, this happened. It is extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
It is, it's giving me goosebumps and also making me very emotional. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. It's like we get to do this, Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
Like we are so lucky because we have been able to turn what we've been through into purpose and we didn't let it die in us. It's like I did not go through all this shit in my life to not be able to help somebody who feels alone and who feels lost and who feels hopeless and feels like they don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
We did not go through that for no reason. And there's absolutely divine intervention when it came with like us meeting and how we met and how, because like that part too, we've been a gift in each other's lives. I needed support. You needed support. It just like, you know, you had things happening like, okay, I don't know what I want to do next for my career. What do I do? What do I do? And then there are certain like, oh, I kind of have this need in my business and you're pretty damn good at this. So like, oh, so just so you know, it's not like everybody who goes to the mentorship program becomes a Mandy.
No.
Just
no, that's so funny. Like, no, you're not going, you go through the mentorship and normally people walk away.
Yeah, they're like, okay, I'm ready to fly like a bird. I'm ready to fly. Like, yeah. It's like, no, now you're in. Now,
now you have to. Yeah, normally people are like, okay, good. This is great. I'm done now. Bye. And I'm not done. I'm still here.
We're still here. And so, but what's super cool and exciting is we have both in our own ways also come to this like level of, ooh, what's next? With and just before, you know, we're recording this for today, this morning I published a post on Facebook and to my email list that had to do with control issues and scheduling things like planning and being so like down to the T of like I have like, you know, we're talking about planning the new year and that this was a year that you had more things planned out, but even when you said that we're like, well, sort of, but however, you planned but you left some room for magic.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of magic to be had. And because of that, more can unfold. Because if it's like, I'm just going to plan this, this, and this. However, I realize now, maybe there's something even better in the works, but I'm trying to like stifle it because I'm trying to control things in my life. You know, so this is really cool that you are getting to this like, I wonder what's next. And I'm getting to, I wonder what's next. Like, it's super exciting. I love what I do. I still love the fitness component, training women like in real life in my studio. I love doing our live streams together. I love the mentorship program so very much. It is absolutely part of why I'm here. Like I have no doubt in my mind. And then you have this component of like starting to explore a little bit more, like on TikTok
Yeah.
and sharing some
Yeah.
cool concepts that
Yeah.
you have wanted to say and share for a while.
A long time. Yeah. I've been talking about it for a long time and I didn't. So, for people who might just be watching this for the first time, I've been sober 11 years. It'll be 12 years in March. I've been working with lots of women through the years who I help as my sponsees. Um, and I've thought ever since day one that why isn't there more people out there in the media talking about sobriety? Why can't I find anything that's not creepy? Because you can find some weird men on YouTube talking about sobriety, and I'm like, but you can find speakers like full speakers that have told their stories, but it's through AA and it's like a blank space. You don't get to know the person. It's just like a speaker, you hear their story and then you're done. So I'm like, why isn't there more there? I want to find somebody to like when I was first new, I wanted to find someone who would talk about like why do I have to do 90 meetings in 90 days? Or why what's an open meeting? What's a all these little things that are just like little questions that like are sometimes embarrassing to ask. Like I just want to Google this and have someone tell me. So I was like, why isn't there? Well, there's all these rules in AA about not, and I won't even get into it, but I'm thinking that's probably why. So, I found that Sober Talk, it's like TikTok and there's pet talk, like all these little cute little pet things. But there's some people like myself who do sober content. And we talk about sobriety and we share our stories and we share tips and tricks and things that, are embarrassing to ask sometimes out loud. And maybe you don't want to go to an AA meeting. Maybe you don't want to go to a sober support community outside of your house because right now it's just too much to even think about. I remember I watched Mom. Remember that show Mom? It's canceled now. It was on for a long time. It's a comedy about a girl. It's got Anna Faris, Allison Jenny,
Hmm.
Jamie Presley. Anna Faris was like the house bunny. She was a comedian in the let me see if I can get it. Can you see it? Oh my God, it's not
Oh, it's
working at
all, yeah,
all.
it's all like blasted out because of the
Yeah.
weather.
Oh, totally. I'll put it, you know
Yeah.
what? I'll put it up because I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you
So,
edit this.
yes, because I edit this, I will do this. So, anyways, I started watching Mom, which is about this girl, Christy, who has kids. And it was a comedy, and her mother's also an alcoholic. Her name is Bonnie, and they go to AA meetings, and it made me feel like they're not that scary. The people in AA aren't that scary. Like I was like, all the things that I had ever learned about in AA was that people sat in a circle in a basement in a dark room. That's all I ever thought. That's all of the media you ever see are these people talking and they're holding their coffee and then they sit down and it's like so creepy and scary. And I'm like, if I'm gonna get sober, do I have to do that? And then when I watched Mom and I saw that it's not creepy and scary, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll do that. And then I walked in and there were like all these amazing women who were
Um,
hilarious. If we're a bunch of drunks, we're funny. Like we're bar people. We like music, we like concerts, we like being crazy, we like to be naughty, but we're trying to stay sober. You know what I
right.
mean? So like of course, what was I thinking? Of course these people are hilarious and fun. And so I just want to share that with as many people as I can from a different perspective because not everybody wants to go out the door and just go to this scary place that they've never been before without having some sort of context behind it. So
So we
that's a
can
long
link
story
your
short.
TikTok under the video, right? So people
Yes,
can follow you there.
come support me. I'm
Okay.
trying to build my community. The more community, the better. And I'm gonna eventually start doing lives on TikTok.
Fun.
I'm saying it out loud so that I actually do it. So keep me accountable.
If I
Yeah.
was on TikTok, I would be on your live, like supporting you, but I will not download TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I can't.
perfect for me because I have
Yeah, it
ADD.
is.
It's
Yeah,
perfect for
yeah,
me. I can't, it's not a long form thing. You're just
yeah,
like less than 2 minutes,
yeah.
tell that
Yeah.
story, and then shut the hell up and get the hell out.
Where I'm
So,
more of a long form content gal. I love it. Like some podcasts I listen to an hour, 2 hours,
yeah.
3 hours. I love that stuff because
Uh-huh.
I want to know the context with things. I'm a big critical thinker. I want to like learn more and have nuanced conversation,
Hmm.
which brings me to some changes that I've decided to make for the new year because I just am having so much fun lately. um, I've been so inspired. Every morning I started this like writing ritual, and it isn't like just writing in my own journal. Some of it is that, but it is about like really thinking about a thought pops into my head about anything. I mean, it could be listening to something and I'm like, huh, I have something to say about that. And then that is where it just sort of like starts pouring out of me. So I started doing this. I looked back. I started doing it on December 2nd. And every single day I've been posting on Facebook, and then I started sending it to my email list because the people's comments on it have been really touching
Hmm.
and really cool to read because all I'm doing is storytelling and sharing perspective and giving a different way to reframe or look at things. I'm just Dana being Dana, you know?
Hmm.
I'm not like, tell me what you think or what are your thoughts? I don't actually have any like call to action about it at all.
Hmm.
All I'm doing is like sharing. This is what's going through my head. Here's what's on my mind. This is what I'm thinking of, and sort of like reflecting back to for my own purpose of being able to look back and tell stories in my life and make sense of, well, this happened, and because of that, this happened, and because of that, this happened, and because of that, this happened. And that's what I'm starting to share with the world.
Hmm.
So that way, my intention is hopefully you read that and you're finding some element within yourself that you can find peace, you can get like feel understood. You can feel a level of like your own vulnerability and honesty about things. Maybe something's going to connect in a way you didn't think about that would connect in your life. So it's a win-win all the way around. I love it.
Hmm.
So I realized that I've had to I wanted to share on Instagram, but Instagram has limited characters. And I'm not editing myself. Fuck right off with that. No, I'm not editing myself down to make sure I get the right characters for an Instagram post. That's asinine to me.
Hmm.
Like I'm going to say what I need to say and I'm going to complete the thought and it's complete when it's complete. So, I one day just posted on Instagram because Instagram will just feed right to the Facebook and right to the Facebook. And and it was like not posting because I was just copying pasting and the paste wouldn't paste. And
Oh,
it was happening. And then I realized, because there's too many characters. So then I just put up a picture and said, hey, if you want to find me on Facebook, my Facebook fan page and my personal profile. I'm publishing these posts every single day. Then I started sending them out to my email list because some of my ladies are like, it's so hard to find things through social media and I keep missing what you're writing and I want to read it. And so I said, open your emails to me. Just open your emails. So I have made this decision for 2026. It's okay if you don't post on Instagram. Just let it go. It's okay. It's like there's people on Instagram, and I know that they're gonna find me how they're supposed to find me, or they're not.
hmm.
And I'm not meant to be their mentor
Hmm.
because then that's fine. They'll find somebody else. It's totally fine. I'm really at peace with that. And then the other element is that like YouTube has I am so fucking grateful for YouTube. I started my YouTube channel in 2012 when it was like such a different world in YouTube. So,
Mhm.
so different. It
It
was
was
very
like
like,
it was a lot like TikTok where you couldn't really
yeah,
even do long videos.
no, you could not. And I started posting workout videos. That's why this channel is originally realfit.tv. And I still have realfit.tv as my URL because Real Fit is like, it's still my company. Real Fit Incorporated is my company.
Mhm.
And it's still a part of who I am. I've just have evolved different, the Dana Lee Project and the Real Fit Project is now my in-person group integrated fitness program for women. I still have my online platform, but I don't record workout videos for that anymore. Yeah, I still have clients, members who have been paying and renewing their membership since 2014 when I went live with that. I'm so grateful.
Mhm.
So grateful. They're incredible women who are like, it's okay you don't put out new content. I still like all your kickboxing. I got thousands of videos on there.
You do. It's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
You could probably go like years and
Without
circle
repeating a
through.
video. Yep.
Yeah.
I know you can because I've had members do it. They're like, well, how long can I go without repeating a video? It's years. If you
Wow.
work
Yeah,
out
yeah,
like
yeah.
three to 5 days a week, you can go years without repeating a video. I think I'm complete with that project. I think I am. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
So YouTube was the start of that. Like
Hmm.
it has been
That's where I
so,
found you. I
I
was I
know.
was doing your spin, which is
Uh-huh.
crazy because it was a day. This is how I found. I was like, I had missed my spin class. I wanted to get a spin class in. The spin room was empty. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So I was like YouTube spin, whatever. That's when I found you. And I saved it because I liked the music.
Mhm. Oh yeah, because I have good taste in music. Which, by the way, because I have good taste in music, and
Mhm.
and I would use original artists. The thing with YouTube for me personally as a content creator is I could not get paid on YouTube.
Mhm.
People made assumptions even back then. Oh, you have thousands of followers. Well, aren't you monetizing your channel? I couldn't because I could not use canned music. If
Mhm.
I used canned music, I would literally can the whole project. I have no
Yeah.
interest in that.
Hmm.
When we live together, music is like, oh my, like 90% of it. Like
Yes.
it's high. I don't know if it's 90%, but it is up there.
It's
75, 25.
definitely, yeah. No, no,
I
no.
don't
It's
know. Right? I
definitely.
mean, it is certainly the sequence and design of the program that actually that matters a lot to me too, because I've done sequences where like, well, this isn't. So there's certain, there's elements to it. But what I'm saying
Mhm.
is music is definitely high up there on
Yeah.
that, the whole workout experience. So
Mhm.
because of that, and that's who I am and who I was as a fitness instructor for so many years, I wasn't going to change that on my YouTube channel. But what would happen is I would get copyright strikes, which is fine, but that meant that any ads that were run on my YouTube channel that revenue did not go to me. So this entire time I've had my YouTube channel, I've let go in trying to climb subscribers because that was not available to me. And I had to support myself. I have
Mhm.
to figure out this is my livelihood. I have to figure out how to support myself. Where
Yeah.
other fitness content creators, they could make a lot of money on YouTube, but listen to their music. Some of them didn't even use music. Some of them just had like an interval timer or they had some like, it was just that
Remember
royalty
that
free.
guy, the booty camp guy? Oh my God, I love him still to this day. He had a reality TV show and everything. He is like this gay guy who had two girls behind him, and he was like, smack it, booty, jacket, boom, boom. He had great,
Oh,
remember him?
he's the fitness marshal. Is that who you're talking about?
Marshall, yes,
The
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 fitness
fitness marshal.
Marshall.
So so funny that you mentioned him because oh my God, I would get a kick out of him. He was adorable. I
Love him.
loved his energy so much. I just caught a video, it came up in my YouTube feed. He has to go in for knee surgery, like a knee replacement.
No way.
Yeah,
All
and
those booty slappers.
yeah, and oh my God. I mean, that's like I'm
It's
gonna have to go in a
brilliant.
couple minutes because I
I know
have
I
clients
was
coming
just
in.
gonna say it's
Yeah.
time for you to go.
But I want to say it's really, really important that I get this out because YouTube is gonna hold a special place in my heart always. I love the people that I've met over the years through YouTube. I have connected with women all around the world. If you could see my hallway, I've got pictures that aren't even up yet of women who have traveled to come meet me in real life because of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like such an amazing platform.
Mm-hmm.
While at the same time, there's things that have changed in the online space that feel incongruent and out of alignment with my role as a mentor in women's lives. It is absolutely so pertinent that I am in integrity all the time,
Mm-hmm.
living my own word. I'm not going to say, oh, you take care of yourself, you make sure you put yourself first, but then I'm doing things that I'm sort of ignoring those internal pings.
Mm-hmm.
So some of like I love our conversations, Mandy. There's times that we've had Zoom and we're like, why didn't we record this? This was so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I see the future of how we're going to use our YouTube channel a little differently in
Mm-hmm.
that it's going to probably be more spontaneous. And it's going to be more like this, where we're much more conversational about the details of our lives and our weekends and what's going on,
Yeah.
because that to me is very much on the pulse of I don't have to it doesn't have to be produced. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be on. I don't have to it's not performative. I
Mm-hmm.
keep feeling like this whole performative part of my life where I've had to flip the switch and be on to teach a class and flip the switch to be on to record a video, whether I wanted to or not. It was like, nope, we got to get this content out and suck it up, Dana, whether you feel like it or not. That part of me is dying out.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're like, we're looking at a calendar, when can we schedule a YouTube talk? I'm
Yeah.
fitting it in. I'm
Yeah.
barely showering. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm trying to get soup down my throat because I need to eat lunch. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm like, something has to change
Mm-hmm.
in how this content is recorded and delivered to our audience and to the women who really need
Yeah.
to connect and are looking for the right mentors and the right community to plug into and the right collective to be a part of and the right place and space to heal what's going on with their relationship with food and their bodies.
So,
So, yeah.
so we've talked about it, and it's going to be a minute that, through the holidays and everything and all of that, but we've talked about having it be in the future more like a podcast sort of a situation where you're going to have to just hold on for dear life, because when we are unscripted, I can't wait for people to get to know the real us. It's
I
just,
know.
I don't even know. I mean, people are going to be
Yeah.
freaking, they're going to die.
It's
But
great. We're gonna have so
it
much fun. I feel like because
is.
what would happen is we would want to get right. Like even though there were
Yeah.
times we're recording, I don't know the topic. I
Yeah.
genuinely had no idea what we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
So I could just like, I don't have notes, I don't have bullet points. I'm like, oh, what does Dana think? What would Dana do? I'm
Mhm.
like, so because a lot of my clients are like, they were kind of joke around about that. Like, I was trying
Mhm.
to get into like, what would Dana do here?
Mhm.
So I'm trying to like just channel that and be spontaneous about it. But at the same time, there is a performative aspect to that I felt was a little bit more like, okay, here's the beginning of the video, here's the end of the video, we've got to talk about it, blah, 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 and I got to get on with my day because I got clients in. And
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to
Yeah.
do that for my audience. I don't want to do that for the women who are really trying to navigate really shitty and hard things in their life.
Mhm.
And in the meantime, I am going to continue writing. I'm going to continue publishing on my email list, publishing on my Facebook fan page and my personal page on Facebook. I'm going to let go of Instagram. I'm going to put a pause on YouTube for now, sending so much love to my YouTubers
Mhm.
because of where I came from, because of that.
Mhm.
Because I started publishing on YouTube, so many other
Mhm.
things happened, and I'm
Mhm.
utterly grateful and beaming about it.
Hmm.
And at the same time, has changed on the platform, and it's okay for me to honor my needs, and it's okay for Mandy to explore on TikTok and do some other side projects. And
Hmm.
that's what we're about around here,
Yeah.
getting closer and closer to figure out who the fuck we are.
Hmm.
Who are we? What do we want in our lives? And it's up to us to create it. And if there's something that's going to be draining energy a little bit, can we identify it and do something about it sooner than later?
Oh, and before we say goodbye,
Yeah.
we're gonna have the roadmap to food freedom.
Yep.
We just Dana and I just filmed a brand new roadmap to food freedom, just the two of us, mini course. Check it out, share it with people who might want to do it. It's awesome and it's affordable, and get it for yourself.
Yes.
If you've been thinking
It's
about it for the longest time, it's a mini course perfect for you to do. And it's all, like I said, fresh, brand new. We just did it.
yes, I'm
Did
glad
not
you
forget
mentioned
that.
that.
Oh my
So
God, I almost forgot.
yeah, we're going to link all those things below in our show notes, and that would be a wonderful way to start if you're like, I kind of want to do the mentorship at some point with Dana, at some point with Mandy. Maybe dipping your toe in. It's $47. It is so affordable. It's a one-time payment, and you have access to this mini course plus some bonus videos that I give in just for added support and help. Because I really want you to start putting these pieces in the right order for you to figure yourself out, for you to
Hmm.
figure out what has been going on with my relationship with food and exercise in my body, and who am I? Who am I at this stage of my life? Who am I without the weight problems? Who am I without the food issues? Who am I without my kids living in my house? Who am I without, right? So there's a lot of identity stuff going on that's really happening. And I think the roadmap to food freedom could be a great place to begin before you invest in yourself and the mentorship. If, however, you're like, fuck no, Dana, I want to do the full mentorship and now's my year, by
Mm,
all means, we
mm.
are ready for you. We
Yes.
are always, every day of the year, 365 days of the year. That link is available. You are ready when you're ready. I was ready to hire my mentor the day before Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
You're ready when you're ready. So, and we're here for it.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, thank y'all for being here on
We'll
our
see you next
last
time.
official episode here, but more to come. It just
Yeah.
may be in a different format. We're talking about maybe podcasting and other things. So more to come. But in the meantime, the other thing that's going to be below is realfit.tv is the homepage for my site always. You can sign up on our email list if you are not yet on the email list.
Yeah.
If you purchase the Roadmap to Food Freedom, it immediately puts you on the email list. So then that gets you just you get my insights and everything that's coming out of me every
Mhm.
day. Take what you want, leave the rest. I promise. My intention is to help you shift your perspective, and shifting that perspective can change your fucking life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
So, all right. So, thank y'all for being here, and we'll see you
Wherever
somewhere.
we see you.
Yeah, we'll see
Wherever
you
we see
where
you.
we're looking at you. Mwah.
All right.